Hey guys, assalamu alaikum. Welcome to another new video. In our previous video, we talk about the top 10 greatest women's tennis player. In our today's video, I also try to give you some information about that. So let's get started. Number 8 is Venus Williams. Her birth date is 17th June 1918, and in 1994 he became a professional tennis player, and there are 49 different job styles still available in Venus Williams' life. And Venus Williams may have had a lot more Grand Slams victories if she hadn't had to compete against her sister Serena. Serena was won 7 of the 9 times the sister has faced each other in a Grand Slam final. That's a very interesting thing, actually, that they're facing their sister when they're okay. What is happening, actually? Sorry for the problem, actually. Okay, so it's back again. Okay, sorry for the problem. And video capture. Sorry for this problem. Sorry. Okay, the problem is solved, I think. Okay. While Venice's career has been marred by injuries, there is little doubt that she was the woman to bet on tour in the early 20th century. Venus won 2000th century. Venus won 4 of her 7 Grand Slam titles during 2000 and 2001. She ultimately climbed to the top of the global ranking in 2022, a position she would hold for 3 years. Venus' favorite court in Wimbledon, where she has won 5 titles, the most recent in 2008. The number 7 is Billie Jean King. Her date of birth is November 22, 1943, on California. Chicago and Newark are where he calls home. In 1968, he became a professional tennis player, and 129 different jobs title he had. Tennis Hall of Fame introduction 1987. Who can forget Bill Jan King and Robbie Rex? Beeger and Beeger are of the sex in 1973. King not only defeated Mr. Riggs quickly, but she also dominated women's tennis from the mid 19th century until the mid 19th century. His aggressive, hard-changing style of play contrasted sharply with Curry's effortlessly styled ground game, which challenged King as the queen of the women's tennis in 1972. Nonetheless, from the 1966 until 1975, King dominated Wimbledon, winning 6 championships. Monica Salles' date of birth is 2nd December 1973. Uh, in Florida is her home. He retired in 2008. 1989 was the year he went a pro tennis player, uh, inducted into International Tennis Hall of Fame in 2009. Monica Seles would have won more Grand Slam championships in tennis hadn't been for an unlucky on-court attack and stabbing by a physiotic fan in 1993. His tremendous boards with Steffi Grafs were classics, yet because of one fan's unhealthy devotion, with the specters were robbed of some wonderful matches. Monica returned to tennis 2 years after the accident, but she was never the same after that. After the event, she went to the tennis in 1996 Australian Open, her only Grand Slam championship. Monica consistently performed until she declared her retirement in 2003. From 1919 to 1992, Monica Seles is without a doubt the most dominant player during the time. She won five of her nine Grand Slam championships in 1991. She was the world top-ranked woman. She is, and she deserve all the things. He done lots of thinking in life. Carrie Evert. Carrie Evert date of birth is December 21, 1954. Fort Lauderdale, Florida, where he is born, and he retired in 1989. He has lots of prize money in her career, and in 1995 he has inducted into the International Tennis Hall of Time. Uh, is there a player on the court that is more legend than Chris Evert from the Benzels? From the Benzels, she was unstoppable, and her two-handed backhand shot uh, demanded women's tennis from the mid 19th century until the early 1918. With 34 Grand Slam single final appearances, Evert still maintained the record for most Grand Slam single final appearances, winning 18 of them, include every major at last weeks. When Martina never when Martina Navratilova arrived on the scene in the last 1917. Spectres were traded to a fantastic on-court battle for 7 years. Evert was the world number one player at the end of the year with a career winning rate in single matches of over 19%. That's very impressive and that's very interesting. Our next women tennis player is Margaret Court, and in our next video we try to give you we will try to discuss about Margaret Court, and our today's video is finished for now. And if you like this video, then don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel to get more videos like this. And thank you very much for watching our videos and supporting our YouTube channel. uh, Thank you very much. Bye bye.